What up? This your boy King Down 225 coming at you with another reactionary video. So hit that like, subscribe, and become part of the kingdom. Man, I seen this video like a few times because I just know how to feel. You know what I'm saying? I like to respect how people feel, their emotions, their perspective. But I gotta say, this is one of the cringiest goddamn videos I've seen in my life. I don't know what to feel, how to feel. I don't know if it's real. Like, and I always thought this woman was just so fucking attractive and sexy, despite her not having the big booty. You know what I'm saying? How men, black men like big booty. You know what I'm saying? She was not traditionally a traditional beauty within my community. But she was beautiful. But this shit here is cringy. Newton breaks down in tears on TV. Oh, I'm sorry for taking your men. Actress Tandy Newton breaks down in tears on TV, apologizes to dark skinned black women. Man, I don't like to say shit like this. Men just painted in such a corner. We can't say shit. We say something about mental health, like, oh, cause she old or she did she crazy. I ain't saying she crazy. I'm just saying, like, maybe she needs to see a therapist. Okay. First she going off on Sean Penn. I'm getting that later. You know, and I'm no Sean Penn fan by no stretch of the imagination. Like, what is wrong with you, lady? And now you out here apologizing for being yourself. Let's get to the video. Never apologize. My grandchildren out there, my children, you know never to apologize for being yourself, bro. Be unapologetically you. I'm gonna play this video.
I've wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say, I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you. My mum looks like you. And it's been very painful to have women that look like my mum
Women.
feel like I'm not representing them, that I'm taking from them, taking their men, taking their work, taking their truth. I didn't mean to, you know.
I'm like, first of all, what man you taking? You married to a white man. Right? And that's and notice how she never apologized to no black man out there for not choosing them. Didn't apologize. You apologizing to women. Let me tell you something about colorism in my black community. It is a real thing, colorism, right? Just like Willie Lynch letter and the paper bag test and whatnot. The house nigga, the field nigga. You separated black people and you pitted them against each other. That colorism was a white construct during slavery times. But the people who participate the most in this activity of colorism are black women, not men. Men don't give a damn how if your hair nappy, if your hair good, if you he keep choosing so many men choosing her. If you're light skinned, if you're dark skinned, if you got big boobies, you got little boobs, if you got like men don't really care. We can tend to see beauty in all things and all women. Big, small, whatever. I like a BBW. It be women be on that dark light skinned chicks looking down on dark skinned girls and talking about it. This shit is real. They do this because you know that's how you know how women attack people. Reputation destruction. You know, you use their mouth. It be dark skinned girls feel insecure by how they treated, which is real. I seen it by prettier girls. I'm like, but damn, Charlie, you thick. You just cause like that ain't got shit to do with me. Just cause and how she said it. She said, women feel like I'm taking their roles. But if you really feel like that, stop taking the damn jobs. Like I don't under this whole half black ass shit. Like and I liked you before this video. I ain't talking about your mixedness, but you like you want to be black and be like, oh, I feel like I'm just these women. Like fuck them trolls. Be unapologetically you. I liked you before you. Oh man, I like. Yeah, she might not be married to a black man. I don't care, but she relatively proud black person. Like you're not shaming your mom. That's all we want. Well, for you to be so affected by this colorism, this that only black women, I assure you, ain't no man gonna say. Like the fresh and fit foods, they obviously not African American. But ain't no African American over there. Oh man, I ain't fucking with you because you're dark skinned. You gonna let me in? Okay. That's what it be. Yeah, we have a cornucopia of shades that we like. But I don't necessarily be stuck on one. It be women participating in this shit. Women feeling inferior and superior because of their shade, their skin tone, and how the rest of the world and media and Hollywood, chooses the light skinned versions of us. So I always said, bro, this shit is so thick and deep. I said, man, I am obligated to my community. If I become rich and successful, I have a responsibility to understand how my sisters feel and get the darkest woman ever to be my wife. Really, I'm like, man, I can't even get them. I can't get this. I can't, cause they really self conscious about this colorism shit, and niggas don't care. Let me play this shit one more time.
I've wanted so desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses.
Not me. I ain't gonna apologize to the black men for not marrying you. But I'm not gonna sit here and judge who people fall in love with. But I'm just saying, you're apologizing for women who making you feel bad about being yourself. It ain't your fault. Your mama and your daddy fell in love. That's like me sitting here judging you about who you married. Your mama married a white person. You came out looking different than the other dark-skinned people. That's a part of your life. So now you sitting here apologizing for existing. Never do that. That's no. This is the cringy part.
To say I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you. My mum looks like you, and it's been very painful to have women that look like my mum.
The dark skinned ones.
Feel like I'm not representing them.
You ain't black
I'm
enough.
taking from them, taking their men, taking their work, taking their truth. I didn't mean to.
Like, like you breaking down, bro. Cause she out here, like I said earlier, out here sharing opinion. But I go to these Yahoo article. Like, and again, I like his acting. Sometimes I think cool, but some about Sean Penn I just don't like. Okay, maybe it's my Boston against people from Boston. You know what I'm saying? The Mississippi of the North. Just something about that guy. Look, he's like 99.99%. I like him. But there's something about this guy. And she out here critiquing this dude, bro. Like, Or is she like slowly having a mental breakdown? I see, I don't want to say that because that's not right. I can't judge people out there because they won't have an opinion or voice. But it's just weird what people choose to argue about. Now, she won't be out here going back. Thandi Newton calls Sean Penn a gibbering fool for his recent comments on gender. And I totally agree with him. I totally agree with Sean Penn. And that's hard for me to do. Because if push comes to shove, I'm always going to choose my race over my gender, if you hear what I'm saying. So it's harder for me to side with a white man over a black woman unless he absolutely right. Then I'm gonna follow right, regardless of the color, gender, sexuality. It don't matter. I'm gonna follow right. Danny Newton is criticizing Sean Penn for his latest comments about gender. On Sunday, Newton shared a report on Twitter about Penn's recent interview with the Independent, in which he elaborated on a statement he made earlier in the month to UK news outlet when he said, "I'm in the club that believes that men in America culture have become wildly feminized." Oh my God. I call it the pussification of the nation, but I'm less politically correct and I'm less popular and big. So I could say pussification of the nation. Yeah, men has become, this society has really become soft. In her tweet, the 49-year-old Emmy Award winning criticized Penn's comments, writing, "Dude, what are you saying? Like, for real, you're a gibbering fool. MF, you used to be sex, but now you're tragic. You're attacking my appearance, not the statement I made. You didn't make a point on what I said to kind of just attacking me. What they call that, ad hominem attacks, Penn comments came during an interview alongside daughter Dylan Penn for the movie Flag Day. In a follow-up tweet, Newton added, "In front of your daughter." Now you bring my kid in. The poor little Mike, thank God her mom's so dope. That's the tweet. She concluded by addressing one of Penn's other recent projects. "Please stop ruining the brilliance of Licorice Pizza with this nonsense." Newton criticism came just days after Penn doubled down on his thoughts surrounding masculinity while speaking with the Independent. "I think that men have, in my view, become quite feminized." Yes, I ain't gonna say we. I'm Gen X, old school, last of the dying breed. Told the outlet he had it. "I have these very strong." This is the when I most agree with him, because when I think about strong women, let me read it first. "I have these very strong women in my life who do not take masculinity as a sign of oppression toward them. There are a lot of, I think, cowardly genes that lead to people surrendering their genes and putting on a skirt." Bro, like, the most strong women in my life that I say, not the ones who argue all the time and think they can fight a man and do what a man can, is my grandmother, my aunts, the old version. Like, I can do whatever my husband do. Like, my grandma was the type of woman who was very ladylike, never wore a skirt. I mean, a pair of pants, always wore skirts. But her inner strength, she was literally the backbone of the family. She can go out there and go on the field with my papa, but it was just like, it was just so different. She didn't feel oppressed. It never felt like an oppressive regime. So I don't get what these women talk. It's oppressive, oppressive, oppressive. Like, and my grandfather was masculine. He go out there, chop the wood. He opened the door for my grandma. He never yelled that they didn't. Like, I don't know what the fuck the problem is. So why are we assaulting masculinity by making men more feminine because it's oppressive, but The world that I grew up in, I didn't ever see women as oppressed. I seen women in bad relationships. You choose wrong. Sometimes that's what you get. But I seen strong women with voices, strong women who guided their family, strong women who opinion mattered, made decisions, wasn't silenced. That's the kind of women I grew up under. What? My auntie. I still to this day, I'm a grown ass 42-year-old man. If I get in front of my auntie, I won't say one curse word. But you attacking this man because he trying to defend the old way. You know, all the old ways ain't the same, but the old way of rearing men and allowing them to be masculine, allowing them to be masculine, and using it for your benefit as a wife or a woman or a mother, not to extinguish his masculinity. Let that man go out there and plow you a field of crops. Let that man go out there and fix your car. Let that man go out there and chop your wood and hunt for you and bring you some food back. Don't sit here and argue about, oh, I can do it too. God damn it, we know you can do it. You don't want to do it. You don't really want to do it. But like I said, I think this lady need to go see a therapist because she's dealing with some issues. I don't agree with this. Sean Penn, right? This nation has become real pussy. If we don't watch it, these other nations who got all these kinds of rules about trying to improve masculinity, I'm talking about you, China, gonna lap our ass. I keep yelling this. Let little boys be little boys, be masculine, let them wrestle, let them fight. Because if you try to suppress their energy, it's either gonna atrophy, or it's gonna explode. You got to teach them how to channel it, be respectful. You can be a respectful man. All men, not villains. You can be respectful and gentlemanly and masculine. You can be feminine and not oppressed at the same time. I know you don't believe it can happen. I know. Like I can just speak of the owner of the tax company that I work at when I see like a modern day, like my cousins too. Like you could just sense that authority. You ain't got to yell. That's how my grandma was. You just know to get right around her. She ain't got to do all this black mom shit. She is just a very quiet, stern, strong, inner. I so many words I can use to describe my grandmother. So when I think of a strong woman, I don't think of a woman out here yelling and cursing and think she can fight a dude. No, that's not what I think. She ain't gotta do all that. That's the whole. I ain't gotta do all that. But you gonna stop what you doing? Cause I'm me. Like that's that aura. And when you cultivate real masculinity, they respect and love that kind of femininity. Damn, I should have said that. Hit that like, subscribe, become part of the kingdom.